Hi guys, Jeff at Slavens Racing. This video is about how to install the Dal Soggio rear shock valving kit. This is a new product. I've not tested it, I probably won't. But I'm installing this for a customer. He loaned me the shock so I could make this video. And it's already been a popular item. We've only had it a few days. I'm surprised how well it's doing. Anyhow, this is just the box that comes in. This is what the kit looks like. So it's a new piston, a higher flow piston with compression and rebound stack on it. It's already set up. And then inside the box here, if you this QR code, if you click on that with your smartphone, it gives you the valving specs in case you would drop this and the shims would go flying everywhere. And it also gives you clicker settings and some other basic information. So I'm going to start on this kit right now. I've not installed one of these before. So a lot of this on how to do this is basically covered by some of my other videos, but I'll go ahead and continue here. So first of all, guys, you need to let out the nitrogen and just bring it out a few turns and let it bleed out. If you take it out too fast, it'll shoot across the room on you from the nitrogen pressure. It just takes a 4mm Allen. From there, you just need a little punch and a hammer to knock this cap up. And don't knock it all the way up on one side. Go around to the other side. Okay, so that's ready. Now if the air's out, we can push the seal head down. You can just do that with a screwdriver. There are special tools for this, but you don't really need them. Well, that's what I did forget. That is a tool for that clip. In a second. I didn't grab my tool, I just grabbed a cheesy little screwdriver here. You can just kind of push down the clip and then pop it back up. And then to get the shaft out of there, my preferred method is to stick a punch through here, drive it up here. You can also jiggle it out. It's much harder. Okay, now we've got the guts out. Of course, we're going to change the oil while we're in here. I don't want this dirty oil in my vacuum machine, so I'm going to really clean out the body here in a little bit. Sorry for all the noise, guys. Okay, I didn't prep very well here. I'm going to need to grab another couple more tools. Hold on just a minute. Alright, so I went and grabbed a couple of wrenches. It takes a 24 right here and a 17 up here. I've already loosened this one. When I pull that off, I'm going to use my T handle here, this Allen T. I'm going to stick it right through there. Now we have captured all that stuff. Now I'm going to loosen this. There's a spacer there. Remove that. This is the stock rebound stack plus the spacer washer, which probably has to be reused. I'll find out here shortly. Like I said, I've never installed one of these. I like to do these sometimes for the first time in front of the camera, so you guys can kind of get a better idea of what's going on here. Okay, so I'm going to pull this stack off. going to clean this bottom piece here. And then this has got a, looks like a stink plug spacer on it. But, you know, most shocks won't have that in there. This is the seal head. All right, so now we're going to grab the assembly here. Put this nice little nylon bolt here. Okay, so there's two different sizes of shims. And the bigger stack, I mean, the ones with the largest diameter. Let me grab the calipers and measure them for you here. Probably 44 and 42, okay. So the biggest shim is a 42. That's going to be the compression stack. They've already put some spacers on here, so, all right. So that's your compression stack. You can see the other side, rebound side always has smaller shims. It's probably 36, let's see here. It's 38. So at this point, I can just kind of leave this bolt in here. Drop that on there and bam, there we go. It's ready to go. So compression stack, piston with a new band, rebound stack. This thick washer needs to go back on here. Then you can put this back together. I don't know that you really need to put thread locker on here, but I do. I use red. Not too much. If you put too much in there, it's going to get down in the valving. Okay, from here I'm just going to snug this up. Sorry for you torqueaholics, I have no idea what the spec is on this. I don't care. I'm just going to give it a good tightening. Now I'm going to put the stack that you saw me take off before. First, this stack needs to go on. Nope, sorry. I'm blinded here, guys. That goes on. So you just put it back on the way it came off. This thing floats. I don't know the spec on that. So, if you're a torqueaholic, you're probably having an anxiety attack about now, but drink a beer. All right, guys, so this is all ready to go. This compression stack's on, rebound, compression, spacer, the nut, and the nut up here. So as you can see, that's pretty fast deal there. And now it's ready to go back in the shock body. Just giving it a quick inspection, making sure everything's sealing on the piston. All right, I've already cleaned the shock body. I'm going to push the piston all the way down. That's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. Find a tool for that. You don't have to have a tool for this. This is a special tool, but you can use like a welding rod. All right, it was already all the way down. Okay, so I filled that up about 3/4 of the way. Now the guts are going back in. Actually, I've got a little too much oil in there, I think. It's probably going to spew some out. Yep. Push the seal head down and clean it first. It's a little gnarly. Push it down now about 1/4 inch past the circlip groove. Pop this back in there. So I'm just going to reach in and see if I can pull it back up. If I can't, so that's all good. I'm going to tap the seal head cap back in. Okay, from there it's ready to go on the vacuum bleeding machine. Since you don't have one of those at home, I'm not going to show you how to do that. I highly recommend you, from this point, you take it to a shop that has a vacuum bleeding machine. Getting that gas out of the air is a big benefit to how the shock performs, so I highly recommend that. Then, click on that QR code and look up the specs, and it will tell you where to set the clickers. All right, so it's really that easy, guys. It just takes a few minutes to install this. Then you need to run it down to a shop that has a bleeder and nitrogen, and this should have 150 psi in it. And I think that's really all there is to it. Some guys in videos say, well, Jeff, you should have pulled the shock shaft up. Well, you can if you want, but as soon as you put the vacuum bleeding machine on it, it takes care of all that. It fills it completely full like it should be, gets all the air out, and it pushes the shaft up and the seal head up. And so that's why I don't mess with that. I hope this helps you with your install. If you have any questions, you can email it at info@slavensracing.com or give us a call. And guys, when you email us, we're extremely busy. It's peak season. It's crazy times with the COVID. I mean, business is just out of control. So if we don't email you right away, like it says on our website, pick up, pull your phone out of your pocket and call us. That's always the fastest way to get hold of us, is to call us. So don't start whining if we don't answer your email, because we do have better things to do than answer emails. So if you're in a big hurry, call us. We'll be glad to answer your question, but don't start griping at us because we didn't answer your email. That just doesn't work out very well. So we're always glad to help, but we sure as heck don't like to be bitched at, just like you don't. So I think that's all for now. Remember to get out and ride and help out on your trails, be a good trail ambassador, and do some throttle therapy. That's all for now.